Okay, my love. So just dropped off the babe. Thank goodness. Tantrum City today. Ah, but she's there at her lovely in-home daycare, and now I'm here with you. And I really want to talk to you today about how to minimize distraction in your life, how to create more clarity and just get grounded, like in your mind and just like in your body, but also like practically in your day-to-day schedule and like your day-to-day to-do list in your task and just your day-to-day life. I had this profound session with my beloved coaching client earlier this week, and it was so interesting how we started off the coaching session the way we did and how I ended up totally just really tuning in to my download and my intuition. And we ended up doing the rest of our coaching session with our eyes closed. I wanted this client to close her eyes so she can shut out the world and the distraction and all these other voices of you should be doing this or you should be doing that or that's not right or look at me and comparing myself here. And like when your eyes are open, you're so alert and just like hyper aware, and it can cause chaos, craziness in your mind because of just all the stimulation. So in the last half hour, probably even longer of our coaching session, I said, my love, close your eyes, and the questions you're asking me, okay, and that you're just kind of like tripping over, close your eyes, ask yourself the question and listen to that answer that comes up right away and see how that feels in your body. And we did that when it came to questions of her, like her, just her day to day of like, what would a good morning routine be for me? Would it be these 3 things that she initially said? That to me felt like a lot, but that was, to me, it felt like a lot, right? It's different. I have a child and I have all these other responsibilities. She's single. She's responsible for herself. So it was like, okay, what her morning routine was going to look like to me felt overwhelming, but then I wanted to make sure that it didn't feel overwhelming for her and that she was just having these things to do because it's what like the experts say you should do. So I said, close your eyes, ask yourself, this morning routine of getting up, journaling, and reading, how does that feel for you? She asked herself that, and it turned out that it felt really good. Reading and journaling, doing both of those things before she starts her day, felt really good to her, which was beautiful because to me that felt like a lot. It's like, let's, like, for me, one or the other. So I wanted her to close her eyes, get grounded, take a deep breath, and ask herself, okay, so my morning routine that I really feel like, what would be a good morning routine for me to just get grounded and to get centered? Is a good morning routine for me reading a couple of pages of this new book that Nikki sent me, Be Good, and then just journaling a few things of what is going good in life, what I am excited about, what I am proud of. Does that, with my cup of coffee, does that sound like something that is practical and sustainable for me? And she answered, yeah, that feels really good. So that's what she's going to try. So I meet with this client on Mondays. So every Monday we meet again and we check in and I ask her, well, how did you do? Did that feel good? I mean, it's not going to be easy because any new habit, routine, ritual, something that you really want to, incorporate into your life because it's good for you overall, there's going to be some resistance initially until it becomes a habit. And so that's what she's going to be working on, for the rest of this week. We met on Monday. We're going to see how she did Monday through Sunday, check in and see if this is something that feels aligned for her. Not easy per se. It's a little challenge, right? I think the hardest thing whenever you're starting a new habit, and this one particular for her, it's the new habit of sitting down, putting the phone away, actually opening the book and reading it. It's like reading's not hard for her. It's actually opening the book. Like, for example, going to the gym and working out. If it's like down the street, that's not hard. It's actually getting your shoes on and getting there. And once you're there, you're there. Right? Any new habit is going to be challenging in the beginning because we're all creatures of habit. If you have a habit of waking up each morning and checking Instagram, that's going to be hard to break if that's something you've been doing for a few years. It's going to feel weird not doing it, right? So what she's doing is replacing her phone. That was one of her things, checking Instagram, replacing that with instead pouring her a cup of coffee, sitting down, cozy, lighting a candle, reading for a few moments, and then journaling what is going good, what she's looking forward to, what she's excited about, what she's a little nervous about, but that she knows that she's capable of doing, like a few things that are in her journal practice that we talked about, right? And again, that session was so profound for her and really for me too, because I'm like, this closing our eyes thing and really tuning out all distraction, and even like, you know, her coach's face and each other's faces, but really just to like tune into your higher knowing, your deeper knowing, your yourself, your intuition. It's so easy for the answers to be populated where we're not listening to everyone else, looking at other things, or seeking approval from your coach or from whoever. Because honestly, it doesn't matter at the end of the day what I think and what I say. Yes, validation's nice. Yes, guidance and direction is important. But ultimately, you got to come to your own answers in life for anything, for new routines. That's one, thing we're talking about today. But you ultimately have to come to decisions and answers in life. And should I change my career because this isn't me? I just did this because this is what I thought I was going to do. Should I get a divorce because I know that this relationship isn't fulfilling? There is no emotional intimacy. It has been feeling blamed for a while, and I don't feel like I'm the only one. Like, close your eyes, ask yourself these questions, see what answers you come up with. Because you have the answers ultimately at the end of the day. Not me, not Mel Robbins, not Tony Robbins, not whatever other guru you put in there, not God. Okay, I know that might be controversial to some because we're all part of God. So you have that God energy within you that gives you the answers. So it's like pray, all right, and ask for guidance from within. And what comes to you, that's take action on that. Try that on for size. That's the answer. Don't wait for someone to come and save you and fix your problem or give you signs, because you could be waiting for a very long time. Listen to yourself. You have a deeper knowing. You have that God energy within you. You have that higher power, that higher voice, intuitive voice within you. You have the answer. Sometimes we just need the guidance and direction from a mentor or from a coach, right? Or from prayer. But ultimately, you have the answers within you. You don't want to seek them outside of people. So I went off a little bit there, but I'm just such a big believer of that. Such a big believer. And back to the mentor and coaching thing, I invest quite a bit in coaching and mentorship for my personal life, for parenting, for business, a lot of money actually. And I like having the guidance and direction, but ultimately I'm making the decisions and answers. Okay. And you need to as well. All right. So I hope that this was helpful for you today. I hope that this is, landing for you. It is, a message you needed to hear. If it is, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps more people to find my channel and these videos that might be needing the messages just like you. So that thumbs up and that, subscribe is very helpful because it pushes more of my videos out to other people. And listen, if you're at a place in life to where you're like, I need that guidance. I want that guidance. I need that support. I need that accountability. I just need someone to take my hand and walk me through step by step right now. So I'm not doing this alone. You have the answers within you, but still you want that someone holding your hand and taking you, step by step by step. That's what I do as a life and relationship coach for women. I have a signature program. It's my 90-day signature program, A Confident Woman Unleash. If you have been resonating with my messages here in the videos and you're interested in seeing how you can connect with me and work with me on a more personal level beyond, my videos here, visit my website. It's in the description, nikkimcmillan.com, just my name. Do your due diligence, okay? Read the 8 steps that I take my clients through on my Work With Me page on my website. read more and educate yourself on my background of my personal experience as well as my professional, experience. I think personal experience is very important when you have a mentor or coach, because you don't want someone just helping you based on study and theory. Yeah, I think it's important to have someone who's been where you're at or very similar and they've gotten to the other side, right? I think that's pretty key. And read some of my client testimonials and reviews to see if you can see yourself in some of their stories. And if that speaks to you, book it a free 30-minute clarity call. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about where you're at, my love. What is no longer working? What hasn't been working for quite some time? And let's talk about what your goals are, your values, and we'll talk about your next steps. And if what we talk about in that call lands, that feels good, that feels like, this is a yes for me, great. Then we'll get started. And if it doesn't, right? If we're not a good fit, if we're not a good match, it doesn't feel good, there's never going to be any pressure to work with me, okay? I just always like to extend and remind that I do have a signature program to where we work exclusively together for 3 months and beyond if you so choose to. Okay. All right. Thank you again for watching. Maybe we'll be speaking soon on a clarity call. And until then, check out this video here. I'm sure that this is going to help you in some way, shape, or form. And see you again very soon in another video. Bye, my love. Thanks for watching today.